Brattleboro, Vermont. This is Tor, my husband, and this is our story.
We make handmade pottery, plates, cups, platters, bowls, serving pieces, and everything in between that makes your table a work of art. What defines us are my black and white pencil drawings of flora and fauna that adorn the surfaces of all of our tableware. We have just introduced our coastal collection, and we want a marketing budget so we can share this collection with the world. This new group is a fantastical bi-coastal ocean that includes lobsters, crabs, sardines, shells, octopus, and seagrass. Our customers like to pick their favorites and mix it up. It's a big world out there, and they want to be the captain of their table. I have always loved to draw, and I have always admired the style of 19th century naturalists and botanical illustrators like John James Audubon. But I see things in light and dark. My intention when I draw is to represent my subject exactly as it is, with the smallest details intact, like the textured fur on the nose of a hare, or the different patterns of feathers on a screech owl, or the repetitions on a bud of hops. When we are young, we have permission to be in awe, enthralled by a hedgehog or the glimpse of a fox. And as we get older, we often temper that joy for something more proper and restrained. I simply never did. I remained enamored of the flora and fauna of the world and believe it is my calling to find the tiny clues that make each creature unique. The first time I got on a potter's wheel, my life changed course, but my mother always said, "Don't forget about your drawing." When I discovered that I could melt my drawings onto the surface of clay, it was everything I'd been looking for in a relationship. Then I met Tor, and we began our life and our business in a tiny storefront in San Francisco. In 2004, we decided to ditch the city. We packed up our belongings and our young son Wolf and headed to Vermont. We bought an old farmhouse just outside of Brattleboro and set up the studio in the hay barn. I know, it's kind of a cliche, but here we are living our dream and proud to call Vermont our home. In 2011, we made a big change. The hay barn was no longer big enough to contain our growing business. With the help of the Brattleboro Development Corporation, we moved into a 7,000 square foot space. That same year, we won their small business plan competition and took the $10,000 prize and put it towards our new digs. Our community has supported us every step of the way, and we do what we can to give back. Zindel Design donates work for charity events throughout the year to support local organizations and projects. In 2008, we created a group of products featuring rockhopper, king, and Adelie penguins, polar bears, and orca whales, so that passengers aboard the National Geographic Explorer could purchase pieces to mark their experience and support the endangered species. Currently, I am working with the Tequila Interchange Project, who work to save the endangered lesser-nosed bat, the pollinator of agave. No bats, no agave. No agave, no tequila. You see, we do have our priorities in order. Our work family is a dedicated team of 7 homegrown, highly skilled ceramic artisans. We all consider ourselves lucky to be playing a part in the creative economy of Brattleboro and to be combining our individual talents to do what we love to do, create beautiful, lasting ceramic tableware that make our customers happy. Everything starts with a bag of clay. We fabricate our forms using a combination of slip casting and ram press techniques. Our hydraulic ram press uses 60 tons of pressure. All of our pieces are then trimmed and put into a kiln for their virgin fire. Then we apply our secret recipe of hand-mixed glazes and put them back into the kiln for their second trial by fire. Then comes the really fun part, decorating each piece to order for our customers. All of my drawings are silk-screened with enamel and then collaged onto the surface of the glazed forms. Then it goes back into the kiln. That's right, we fire every piece 3 times. Now comes the tricky part, packing and shipping. After all we've been through together, even one of our mugs arriving safely on the doorstep of its new owner is a major accomplishment. Nathan, our FedEx driver for 15 years, gingerly places our boxes in his truck and drives them away to the most important person in our story. We understand that our customers are searching for meaningful items for their homes. Every collection begins with one heartfelt choice, with new heirlooms that help them put their story on the table, one piece at a time, with Zindel Design.